My daddy makes robots.
Hello everyone, this is Cybertronian Beast, and let's talk Transformers. Today we're taking a look at AM-20, that's ARM's Micron, number 20, Ironhide. I got this figure for Christmas from my cousin Paul, who basically just asked me what I wanted. I sent him a list, and he got it for me. I very much appreciate him getting this one for me because as with all the other ARMS Micron's figures, they're not available in North America, so he had to go through, I think it was TF Source, to get this one, and I very much appreciate it. So thank you very much, Paul. You're the best, buddy. This figure, like the AM-26 smokescreen, basically has a really awesome picture of Ironhide on the front, and a cool little picture of the alt mode, and the Micron on the side here, and then on the back just utter gibberish that I cannot understand whatsoever. But let's just get it open, get right to this, huh? Alright, so there is Ironhide in his alt mode, and this is how he comes out of the box. Now again, like the smokescreen mold, this one did come without any stickers, and because I got it for Christmas and I was fiddle farting around with it, I did put all the stickers on. Now I'll put up a couple pictures that I took of Ironhide without his stickers, but as you can see, the stickers do add a nice little dimension to the figure. I have also already gone and done the ARMS, or the Micron figure with the figures, and assembled it. This is a good one. I like this figure. We'll get into this one after the Ironhide figure is done, though. So quickly, more about the figure here, the Ironhide alt mode. It's very clean. I very much like the way that it's there is no external kibble. The Micron port, again, I really don't like the way that they just kind of stick out of the side there, but again, it's a Micron figure, so there's got to be Micron ports on it, right? The undercarriage of the figure, you can't see Ironhide's head, so I mean, that's a plus. And you've got this false windshield here, which is Ironhide's chest in robot mode, and is hidden very well. And just in the back here, you do have a big gap in the tailgate, or in the rear of the truck, and unfortunately there is no bottom cover to kind of seal that up, but you can put your Micron in there, and it does seal it up a bit. Yeah, so there you go. But unfortunately you can't really seal it completely. That's okay though. These are his legs. These are Ironhide's legs, and it works. So we will get into the transformation here, and yeah, let's see how it goes. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to pop the whole top of the vehicle out. There is a little bit of a snag in the front. You just need to make sure that you get it out. There you go. You can just kind of maneuver it out of the way right now. By getting it out of the way, you open up the rest of the figure for the transformations. And it's really quite simple after that. So the next step after you open this up is basically just disengaging the arms, which are here. Obviously you can see the fists. You're going to disengage those from the sides, and it's really not difficult at all. There's a little tab on the side here that kind of snags in there, and you can kind of just move them aside to give you some room to work with the legs. And once you're working with those, you're just going to split them apart, right like that. You can spin them around like that, and your feet are these black bits right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically take the whole bottom part, or the back of the truck really, and you're going to flip it down, and you're going to spin the feet out and under, and that's a foot. Again on the other side, down, out, and under. And there you go. Now, still we have yet to see Ironhide's head. Trust me, it's there. So we're going to start working with the upper section right now, and essentially we're going to just place our thumb right here on his crotch area, and another finger up here, and just push it up, and that's your head reveal. There it is right there. At this time we can bring these two sections, which are in fact the front bumper of the vehicle, and we're just going to pull them out like so. Pull them out all the way, and we'll swing the arms back around. So you got the tires on the front right now, you want them on the back like that. Perfect. And the doors, which are the side of the vehicle, actually now fold in half to create the full arm. And that's one arm, just like that. So we'll do that on the other side, around, and in half. And there's your another arm. Perfect. Now we've got to deal with the top part here. And it's not that big of a deal. What we do is we're going to open up this front section here. It's a little sticky, so you got to force it a little bit. You want to get this over top of this ridge here, like that. Perfect. And you can just bend it back like that. So now you've got the opening where the head can come through. Now you've got two little ports right here. See, 1, 2. And on the underside of here you've got two pegs. 1, 2. And you're going to want to peg that in there. And that can be kind of tricky at some points, but trust me, it fits. Let's get those in there. Are they in? They're in. Perfect. Okay, now we've just got this little section here, which comes right back around, and there's a little tab in there and in there. And you're good. And you're essentially done. Just straighten things out and place him. Now, there's been a lot of talk about what to do with this. Well, that's what you do with it. As you can see, this is the natural position for this piece that comes over. But it looks horrible like that. But as you can see, it comes off really easily. So you can just turn it around, tab it on again, like so, and it fits perfectly around and right out of the way. So it's a little bit of parts forming, but it works really well. So after we've straightened everything out here, you've got yourself a deluxe size Ironhide. And this figure is really good. I actually really like it. Alright, and for a quick comparison on size, let's bring in AM-20, that smokescreen, who is, yes, we all know, the knockout mold. And that'll give you a comparison in size there as to how big Ironhide is. Now, Ironhide, if you don't know, is the exact same mold as the new Transformers Prime Sergeant Cup. And if you follow me on Twitter, that's at Cybertron Beast on Twitter, you'll know that I struggled a bit as to what figure I should get, whether I should get a new Sergeant Cup figure or get Ironhide. And I ultimately, obviously, decided on Ironhide because I already have a Sergeant Cup figure, a Cup figure that I love. And here he is. He's my standard size comparison figure with the eye gear head upgrade and the weapons upgrade, or the weapons add-on kit. And he's from Generations, and I absolutely adore the that Cup mold. And I couldn't think of Cup being any different figure. So that's why I went with Ironhide, because that cup mold from Generations last year was just amazing. So so those are the size comparisons there. So obviously Ironhide is a smaller figure, but by no means is he a bad quality figure. Let's get Cup and Smokescreen out of there, because they have had their time. Now we'll take a quicker look, or a closer look, at Ironhide here. Ironhide has a lot of articulation. His feet, due to transformation, have a good amount of tilt and swivel, which is good. He has a deep knee bend, 90 degrees. He has a high thigh swivel, as well as a leg joint in there, which is a ball, which is very tight actually. His shoulder is on a ball, so you're getting a good range of motion there. He's got a ball jointed elbow. He has no wrist joint. The wrist is basically, his whole hand is one solid piece of plastic here attached to his arm, so you're not going to get any kind of articulation out of the hand. And that leaves the head. Now I'm going to pop this open so we can get a better look at the head, because it is a nice looking head mold. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, we know you do that. Now, obviously, we've got fully articulated head with some light piping. I don't know where the light piping is going to go. Let's see what we can see here with my trusty LED, because the face is fully painted. So we've got some, looks like it's just going to come around the eyes there, but yeah, he's got light piping on the back of his head, but a fully painted face, so it seems like a waste. But anyway, yeah, his head does go around 360 degrees. He has a little bit of a tilt there, not much, but there's not really a lot he can do, because when you've got this fully transformed down, he's not really going to be able to see left or right. See? Can't really see there. We'll put this back on there. The only complaint that I have about doing all this parts forming here is, over time, if you do this a lot, you're going to really mess up this in here and this. So you're going to have a lot of problems there, and eventually it's just not going to hold. So pick a display and stick with it, is what I say, if you're going to do it this way. But yeah, that head sculpt on him is really quite good. Very Ironhide-y. Now down to the Micron, because his Micron is awesome. I really like Ironhide's Micron. It's his gun, which is always good to give the figure a gun. And when it transforms, it becomes a little dude, which is obviously the Micron aspect of it. So there he is there. Now, I don't know his name. He's got a name. I'm sure somebody out there knows this guy's name. But he's got a lot of joints. He's got a lot of points of articulation for a Micron. He's got a knee bend, which, due to transformation, is obviously what it's for. He's got a thigh bend, I guess, which is both legs all at once. And both arms move independently of one another, and they go in and out too. So that's pretty good. His face sculpt is horrible. It's not much of anything, really. And he really won't, because it's supposed to be like that. And that, with it being stuck out like that, he doesn't stand on his own. So if you want him to stand on his own, you have to kind of prop him up with his own little back thing here, which is cool, I guess. So there's Ironhide with his Micron, and it's a cool Micron. I really like it, and as I said, it is his gun as well. And the transformation from Micron to gun is simple. Just like that. And into the hand it goes. And there it is. And that's Ironhide. And I really like this figure. The mold is awesome. It fits Ironhide, I think, a lot more than it fits Cup. Cup's an old, rugged, beat up figure or character, and Ironhide is just a grunt. And this is what I thought Ironhide should look like. Now, obviously, I'm a purist for G1, and if I can get one of those like those eye gear specialist or the medical whatever they're called, those are amazing figures. But spending $100 on something like that is just, it's out of my price range right now. But this one here, this one was awesome, and I really like the way this Arms Micron Ironhide looks, and I highly recommend it to anyone who's trying to complete a Transformers Prime line and wants an Ironhide figure. Anyway, this is Cybertronian Beast saying I'll talk to you later.